Okay, let's try this again. Yeah, I don't need that to you then. Alright, so it looks like we're live everywhere. Alright, let's do our intro. Okay, if you want to donate, please get on my Patreon. Alright, so now I got my thing working. So yeah, I did a hard light reset because I kept getting these error codes and NSS and everything. So I did a hard light reset of everything. Plus, like I said, now that I got my state ID renewed and taken care of, hopefully now I'll be able to go the next step everywhere. But as to Star Trek Online, yep, as you can see, it's dilithium boost. Yep, if you got any dilithium, especially dilithium vouchers, yep, time to use them. So let's go ahead. Why is it putting on that screen? Oh, apparently it's got a neatness thing today. Putting it on that screen. Wrong monitor. And it's rose top. Finally, touched kicking in. Ugly dilly selling. Let's try this again. Really? Why do you go to the lesser screen? Instead of going to my 134, now you always go to my 60. I don't want to play at 60. Yeah, I gotta wait till it's done loading. Yeah, I can do Star Wars after I'm done here. I can do Star Wars. Because I gotta finish setting things up anyway, so... And that's, like I said, as of today, yep, like I said, that YouTube Central censorship crap should be kicking in. So, yep. Yeah, so this should be my final run through today. So yes, we will be picking this up today. Again, like I said, this is the 5th one. If you've been trying to get your doctor ship, chrono ship, and 1500 loading, yeah, this is number 5. Dark 9 minutes. Oh, okay. So this is number 5. This is everything else and all. But yeah, today we're going to be finishing this, and we'll get the Agony Taser Torpedo Assault Platform today. And let's take a look at the other and the others. Again, if you want to clean on recruit stages up some. Alright, so Kilgorns, Borg. Okay, we can do those. Alright, up there goes.
DS9 to all Alliance ships. A Terran Empire fleet is attacking the station. We require immediate assistance. Our defenses won't hold for long. Clear these ships as soon as possible.
Oh, I'm on my other character. Let's see.
Alliance forces, the station is under heavy attack.
So yep, I'm on the... Oh well. Oh well.
The Terrans are creating trans-dimensional portals at several points around the station. Close any portals that under attack as soon as possible, or the ships that come through them could overwhelm our defenses.
Okay, good. We got somebody else working. 9. Yesterday it was 15. So like I said, they got rid of the option thing. Because too many people are like, I didn't see no option too hard. Oh my god. 10. 11. 12. 13.
Something massive is coming through a portal. It's Terok Nor. Yes. Look, we don't have the ships we need to stop Terok Nor. We need to get ground forces on that station as well.
Surrender!
Assault to
The
standing
Terran
by.
Empire!
Transport them to the enemy station. Beam them down.
Alright, so again, the old one was 15. And you had to keep the
Lower your
above
defenses.
80.
And surrender! The Terran Empire will be.
Make repairs! DS9 to Alliance forces. Terok Nor has been defeated.
You are fools to oppose us.
Come on, get over there.
We've conquered everyone else in our reality. The Emperor. Crush.
had D-Take 91 the whole time. All of a sudden,
We're reading an
64.
energy surge coming from Terok Nor. Expect reinforcements at any moment.
Good, straight to yes.
Our reinforcements will put you in your place.
Same here.
Warning, ship is under attack.
You haven't seen the last of me!
Terok Nor has been sent back to the mirror
We're not
universe.
gonna do that just yet. Gonna take it all our loot. And
Terok Nor has been sent back to the mirror universe. We wouldn't have been able to repel them without your help. Thank you. Join us for a celebration in Quarks.
so yeah, we get the date knock at 30. As you can see, here's the other thing that bugged me about Star Trek Online. Yes, you get that optional. The people would scream that, oh my god, how did he know optional? Or, oh my god, the optional is so hard, I couldn't do it. And I was on a tug team that couldn't do it. So they got rid of optionals because of everybody crying like a day. So now no more optional, just everything else. But the old optional used to be 15 totals. We need to get 13 of them. Assault teams, again, like I said, it used to be 15 assault teams. We needed to learn 17. D-Take 9 had to be counted on 80%. We used that 91 literally the whole entire time, and then all of a sudden, the last grade, they went from 91 down to 64, like instantly for some reason. And then Terok Nor, you have to drop to the low 80%, but keep it at, below 80, where D-Take 9 has to be counted out of 80. So as you can see, Terok Nor, we needed to drop it down below 80, got the one, Terok Nor is disabled, and then you have to keep it below 80 while attacking and all. So as you can see, you have 7 narcs, 7 descent to Terok Nor.
Terok Nor has been sent back to the mirror.
Like I said, if you're part of YouTube, yep, the YouTube age thing has started, so we have to do ground, and $1.
The situation is grim. All attempts to hail the starbase have failed. We must assume the enemy has taken control. This is not acceptable. We must destroy the Borg fleet defending the starbase. Only then can we proceed with relief operations, if any survivors remain. There's more. Scans indicate the Borg transwarp conduit is operational. If we don't destroy the conduit quickly, Borg reinforcements will overwhelm our forces here. Begin by destroying the nanite generators. Then destroy the nanite transformers. Scanning the nanite transformers. Those units are destroyed. The conduit will be vulnerable to attack. Probes can repair the transporters. Stop them! Probe is closing in on the transporters. Destroy it!
When we begin assimilating our culture and technology.
Probe is closing in on the transporter. Destroy it! Probe is closing in on the transporter. Destroy it!
Yeah, that was close. That was close.
Warning. Ship. Target shield has failed. Rear shield failed.
Sensors confirm that the transwarp conduit has been destroyed. However, our scans of the starbase are still being disrupted. We will need to send an away team there to look for survivors.
Yep, like I said, date marks. Yes, you've got to get rid of the nanite probe. Sadly, this game, because there's so many of them, it's just so powerful now. You have to do, when you came in, you would attack the center. Then you go to this side, take out this side. Then you go with that side, take care of that side. But so many of us are so powerful now that we just come in to the center and then split. One part of the team will go that way, the other part goes that way. So yeah. Alright, so there's usually loot inside the kid. Usually.
What do you wish to know? Scanners are active. As soon as we have new information about the Borg, I will let you know. We won't be able to contact Starbase 82 until we eliminate the Borg in the system. The ships here are protecting the transwarp conduit, which will allow the Collective to send reinforcements almost instantly should they wish it. If we are to retake the Starbase, we must first eliminate the Borg ships and then destroy the transwarp conduit. What do you wish to know? Sensors confirm that the transwarp conduit has been destroyed. However, our scans of the starbase are still being disrupted. We will need to send an away team there to look for survivors.
So yep, as you can see, 35 death knocks, 100, because you get 20 knocks to keep the nanite roads under control. I'll get a tap it up, 75 total.
Sensors confirm that the track...
So yep, that is the one endeavor completed. Yeah, so that one's done. Yeah, so you have to do take a gun on the ground and kill Gorns. So yeah, if you did this on a clown recruit, yeah, clown recruit will speed this up some. Yeah, so we are going to Nando's. Oh. Yeah. So yeah, like I said, the YouTube age thing should have started. I tried to do a hard light reset of everything. Cause I kept getting these little error codes, just everything else and all. So I was like, you know what, I'm just gonna do a hard light reset of everything. Yeah. Now, like I said, the dilithium, yep, that could take care of the Gorns. Yep, like I said, it's dilithium leak, just everything else. So you got any dilithium vouchers, those rangy dilithium vouchers, yep, definitely go clean them. Alright, so yeah, like I said, you've got literally August 19th, 6 days, 6 hours, 45 minutes left to get this done. And again, like I said, yes, this is the fifth one. If you've been trying to get the Thatcher, Chrono, and the 1500 Lodi, yeah, this is the fifth one. This last one will come just before the Christmas event. That's everything else and all. And you'll finally get your Chrono, voucher, and your 1500. But yeah, this is the fifth one. So yeah. Yeah, let's see where this goes. You know what? I'm gonna place you right here. You know what? I'm gonna go to you. Okay. So there it is right there. Alright, so let's go down and let's take care of some guards. Now going to this way. And it's up there now. Platinum. Tecrion. Alright, so we gotta kill 20 guards. Ooh, Chief Gorn! Yeah, let's attack him! No, 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 9.
Enemy target on center.
Yeah, let's go up this way. Let's see if there's any coins up this way. Nope, no going this way. Really? Oh, I'm on Star Forge. Willy dilly silly. I'm on Star Forge. Oh, I see one. There, 20 gorns killed. Now I need to do 5,000 Tecrion damage. Yeah, but I'll have to re-fight everybody because, like I said, I kicked everybody. Just everything else and all because I didn't want to, lose the guild. But that's good kind of bugged me that Star Wars deal with Toddler. Yes, you can do your free-to-play in the third status, but sadly, free-to-play, you can't really do anything. You can join, but you can't do anything. So you can't really do anything with everything else. Alright, bridge officer, stop killing everything. There, completed. Click at the loot, click at the loot. Alright, there, take it on down, it's done. Alright, so yeah, they did link the end with everything else and all. So I'm gonna go ahead and lead. Cause they did link the end, so if you got any voucher claims, definitely go put them to use. Yeah, so let's jump to detail 9. So yeah, like I said, and as for Star Wars, yeah, what kind of bugs me is it's somebody subscribed, okay, and you have them join your fleet or your guild and start the Republic. Let's say they don't like you, but they join you anyway. Their whole entire goal is to basically clean out your guild rank and then delete your guild. Well, in Star Wars The Republic, only subscribers can actually do things like that and all. Well, free to play, you can join, but you really can't do anything. As a third status, yeah, you can slot projects and stuff, but you really can't do anything else. So let's say, again, like I said, let's say we get someone that, don't like you, has a completely intention to ruin you as best they can. So they join. They wait until your, subscription runs out and you go back to the third status. Well, Star Wars The Republic, it's like, well, you're the third status, so go get lost. You're a subscriber. You're now owning the guild. Good, now I'm going to delete it. And next thing you know, yep, the guild is completely wiped out and deleted. Which is very annoying. So like I said, it's Darlington leaked the TCs. So if you got any Darlington vouchers, yep, definitely go get them. Definitely go get them. Now they kind of changed the rules where, now yeah, like I said, yes, like you just said right there, yeah, every 30 days you've got to sign in, that's everything else and all, and that's even for subscription players. Now here's the thing, subscription players, it's every, I believe, 90 days, that and all. The third status is every 60. Free to play, like I said, you really can't do anything, it's free to play, that's everything else and all. But again, like I said, if you're not paying attention to your guild and taking care of your guild, yeah, someone can come in and just completely wipe that, delete it, and get rid of it. Alright, so that's taken care of. Alright, so let's go ahead and hit airlock. But yeah, like I said, yeah. The old rule is ask the subscribers. Yes, you still gotta be subscribed and all. We're not gonna do these yet. We're gonna go do the Fringy one. So again, like I said, if you've got any old Fringy lock boxes or Anthony boxes, yeah, this is where you get this one from. And this is your big one. This is your big one. So you're definitely going to concentrate. So like I said, you want to be on the ball, 'cause this is your big one. Okay, wait till a minute or two. Alright, doesn't look like it's going on. So yep, like I said, it's lithium, grind, this, that, and all. And if you got any Fringy vouchers, yep, definitely go use them. Just everything else. Yeah, so let's go ahead and do the regular. Okay, wait. Okay, doesn't look like it's going up anymore. Alright. Ooh, 9:30, that ain't bad. Alright, the last two's over this way. Oh, it's gotta be up there. There it is. And the tunnel is way over there. Right here. Okay, so that's the training one completed. Guess what? Are you part of the fleet? Yes, you're the fleet one too. Let's go to the fleet line. Alright, so third person you want to see is this guy right here. I can't do any slotting because I've got the thing running. Yeah, now I can slot. Yeah, you want to get rid of, don't have them be aggressive. Yeah, you don't want them to have any of the red qualities. You know, all at least green. Alright, so this is your fleet base. Yeah, let's take a look. Alright, so you got one right here next to them. There it is. So like I said, it's dilithium leaked at that and all. So yeah, get your dilithium down to that and dark mining. There it is. So yep, like I said, if you got any dilithium pouches, definitely put them to use because it's dilithium all wheat grind. Wow, I didn't do so good on that one. raid. Terran Economy? I can tell you pronounce your name. Thank you for the raid. So yeah, Ty, hello ladies and gentlemen, inside Ty, grinding away, and dilithium, if that also definitely get you, make sure you got your dilithium vouchers and all. So, yeah. So, yeah, how's everybody doing today? Kind of grinding away, trying to get this good. Now I'm on the fleet version. There is the Frangie one. So yes, you definitely want to do your Frangie. But I'm on the fleet version. Not too good. Alright, so there's one like right around the corner. There it is. So yep, like I said, at lithium, if that and all, make sure you do your grind. And I get that lithium in. And then I got any questions to ask. As for the fleet event, I just picked up the assault torpedo. Okay, you can go ahead and lurk. So, thank you again, Darren. Oh, that totally sucked on that one. That totally sucked on that one. Alright, so one over there. There it is. Okay, that completes that one. That ain't too bad. Yeah. Okay, and here's this one. And yes, as you can see, the one right next to you, he's lying in. So yeah, they got rid of that animation because it was causing lag to the game. So the other wonder why it's like, hey, there's a guy next to me, he's lying, but I'm not doing nothing. Yes, they got rid of that animation because it was causing game lag. So they got rid of that animation. Eh. There it is, right there. Yeah, behind us. There it is. Okay. Over here somewhere. No, I went too far. There it is. I jumped another. And then the final one is the fleet one down inside the asteroid. And then the final one is down inside your fleet, inside your asteroid. And that's the big one, so you definitely want to concentrate on it. Okay, this way. Alright, so like I said, yes, this is your fleet that's down inside the asteroid. So So you're going to click on these things. So you have to down inside your asteroid. Take it across. Oh, it's back there. Okay, that's a thirst. Usually you have to go across, but no, this is the third time it's on this side. So yep, this is your big one. You're definitely going to concentrate on this. This is your big one. So yep, this is your big one. You definitely want to concentrate. Okay, so let's get out of here. Okay, that one's out of range. And here we are, coming back out of your asteroid. Alright, so now we need to go inside, turn these in. Yeah, so you can do these every 20 hours. Yep, trying to get this guy completed. So yep, as you can see, yep, I am trying to get this guy completed. After fleets, yes, if you're starting a fleet, do your Dialentia 9, take care of it, get rid of it, get out of the way. Then go down to your research lab, do your research lab next, just everything else. Now, yes, it is Dialentia. So, yes, if you got enough people in your fleet, then slot this, because it is Dialentia, just everything else. So this will help you get extra Dialentia. The weekly thing will also help you. And if you've got your fleet one, go to your fleet, recruit a person. He's also got one, and you'll have times 3 for Dialentia, and then it's called doing the other. So, yeah. Everything else is just eye candy. As you can see, everything else is just eye candy. Ew, slot. Let's get this out of the way. So yes, if you're trying to, get your Dodger ships, they're in the red one. So if you're trying to get your Dodger fleet ships, they're in your red Starbase one right here. Alright, so contact. Yeah, transport to fleet Starbase. Here, let's talk. So, yep, you've got the August 19th to get that done and completed. I done it today, so I picked it up. So now I got the Agony Teaser's Torpedo platform. So I picked it up. Yeah, let's go over here, get some tactical officers. Yeah, that should be plenty. Free trader. Okay. Okay, so let's see. Okay, that's still. So again, like I said, if you're starting out, do your dilithium 9, take care of your dilithium 9, go down to your research lab, do that one next, and it is dilithium, so dilithium weak. If you've got enough people that now slot this, you'll get an extra boost to your dilithium 9 in this week. Now here's the thing, when you're slotting these projects, they can run all week. But then there's a week cooldown, so make sure you time these, because there are some weeks where you got the dilithium, but then the next week right after that you got XP this. So make sure you slot these, because again, right now it's dilithium, so you can slot this, get this running, but there's a 1 week cooldown it'll take a week for it to cool down before it's available again. So make sure that you time these, that everything else and all. So yeah, just be careful when you slot these. Yeah. That looks like that's everything I can do. So like I said, the 3 games I have to play is Star Trek Online, Star Wars The Republic, and others. So alright, well, I'm going to go ahead and call it just everything else. So I have not had breakfast yet, so I'm going to go get breakfast. Really dilly silly, I'm going to go ahead and install Star Wars, just everything else and all. But yeah, like I said, I did a hard-like reset, did everything else. Also, like I said, if you're part of the YouTube team, yes, that age education thing should be kicking in now. So make sure that you watch adult stuff, not kid stuff, because otherwise if you watch kid stuff, YouTube's going to see that and automatically classify you as a kid instead of an adult. So yeah. Oh, okay, so you got a lead? Okay. Alright, yeah, because I've not had breakfast yet, but like I said, I am basically reinstalling stuff, that's everything else. I'm kind of noticed that, yeah, that one error message that I kept getting didn't kick in at all, this, that, and all, so yeah. That is, like I said, for that age education stuff, yeah. As for the affiliate stuff, yeah, I'm technically affiliate to Twitch, affiliate to Kick, and affiliate to Rumble. Not sure why Twitch didn't kick in, because it's still saying pending for some reason. This, that, and all. So hopefully Rumble and Kick came in, because like I said, here's the thing. I had lived in this place going on 11 years. Yes, because of me being disabled, I can't drive, so I have what's called a state ID, this, that, and all. But about 2 years ago, my thing expired, but every 5 years you have to go renew it. Well, I'm going on 11 years, so I'm like, everybody knows me. I'm not going to go renew it. Who cares? But, like I said, when it came to all this, verification stuff, this, that, and all, I tried to use my out-of-date one, and sure enough, this is out of date. I'm sorry, we can't do this. So, I finally went and got my state ID renewed, this, that, and all, but, hopefully everything else goes fall in place. So, like I said, I definitely need some TED. So I am going to go ahead and install Star Wars The Republic, this, everything else. I am resubscribed, so yes, after Star Wars The Republic, yes, from September 9th to December 9th, you must be a subscriber. Now this classic season is going to be all about flashpoints. Hopefully I will be able to do a lot of them, because the last 2 classic seasons, no, I literally had to have the team and the running of the team to do anything on the classic season, which was kind of annoying. But this next one, it's all about flashpoints, that's everything else. So like I said, really dilly silly, I did resubscribe, so I'm gonna break, go get breakfast, reinstall Star Wars. After this error messages, nope, didn't get them, so that's good. Alright. Alright, well, like I said, here's our ending. I'm gonna go start installing Tower Totalic and go get me some directors. Dilly dilly silly, I will see you later. Alright, so yes, I use Streamlabs to do nice training. There's nice code to Streamlabs. Otherwise, please check out those other links. So, thought you all help me out, and I'll see everyone later now. Bye now.